She wasn't there today. She
I
was
would
not there.
I would not go to either one. Either one. To me, it's not a place of intimacy.
Right.
It's not,
No, like, okay. I'm not going to say, because I disagree there. And
Oh,
I'm going
I
to tell
love
you
it.
why.
Okay.
Especially like you're over in Scottsdale, but you live in Goodyear
Uh-huh.
and you're having a wonderful evening. And it's at the gondola hotel that you spoke about.
Hmm.
Why not just get a bottle of champagne in a room?
It's a thought. It's
That's
a
romantic.
it's romantic, but also going to be romantic at her place or my place.
So you're willing to drive an additional hour.
Yeah, because you never know. The person that you're with. Okay, out there having dinner, a gondola ride.
Right?
But during that ride, you might find out something. You just might want to take her home and not take her upstairs at all.
Oh, no, no, no. I'm saying the date is going good.
The date is going good.
It's going really good.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
It's going exceedingly well.
There always can always be that chance.
Yes.
Be that chance that maybe I might rent a room. But see, the thing is,
we're not talking about first date.
No, but see, the thing is, if I was going to do that, that would have been planned prior to even setting up the dinner.
Yes.
You're saying, hey, we're gonna go stay.
What about spontaneity?
Oh yeah.
How spontaneous are you?
Well, let me tell you. Very.
Do tell.
I can be very spontaneous, and the thing is, just got to watch all the eyes around you. That's it. See, these days people are into so many other people's business.
Yes.
That being spontaneous, you have to be really careful. That's why I'm not crazy about people knowing too much about me.
True. But when I say spontaneity, because I'm a spontaneous person, I'm not a blabbermouth. I try to keep my business to myself. I do put everything in books, by the way, and fictional, make it fictional, like that butterfly.
Well, I see. So you're trying to say that butterfly is sort of real too.
No, I'm not. It's fictional. You
okay.
have to fictionalize it.
It is fictional.
You have to fictionalize it so that people don't get their little feelings hurt, especially when you start telling the truth. And you can take 3 and 4 guys and mesh them into one, and that's what makes it fictional. Or 3 or 4 women and mesh them into one, and that's what makes it fictional. I get it 100%.
Yeah.
But let's get back to spontaneity. So for me, when I was dating, one of the things that I actually enjoyed was being whisked off. Like I would open up my email, get a text message, Tracy, check your email. And in my email, there's a plane ticket.
Okay.
Like, are you that kind of spontaneous?
No, I'm not that crazy. I'll put it that way.
Crazy.
I'm not, that's not spontaneous. That's a little crazy act.
No, that's fine.
I can't do that. The only thing I've done similar to that was a friend of mine was getting married when I lived back east.
Mm-hmm.
And me and the guys got together at a bachelor party and sent his butt to DC. We were in New Jersey. He's supposed to get married 2 days later. He woke me in the way he was. So.
Oh my goodness.
That's the kind of devious stuff. Spontaneous
That's
stuff
definitely devious.
No, I don't think I would say over email and there's a ticket in there, to go somewhere. That would take a lot. That would take a lot. It would take a very special person.
Yes.
And
definitely.
That's not something I'm willing to do.
Understandable. Yeah. What are you willing to do? Are you the massage guy? Are you the nails and hair guy? Like, run down your list of the top 5 go-to favorites. Like, this is my woman. This is the lady I'm dating. And this is how I will spoil her.
Well, I was a massage therapist. I went to school for that.
My shoulder's starting to hurt.
I went to school for massage therapy. But I love giving a woman a massage.
Nice.
It's very sensual. Mm-hmm. A massage is very sensual if you make it that way.
Correct.
And far as a massage, I'd love to take walks. Take a walk and talk with a woman. That's one of the most beautiful things.
I agree.
It's just getting out together, taking a walk either through the park, around the block. It doesn't matter. You can walk. It'll bring out things that you didn't know you had.
Correct.
So, and I love singing to women.
Oh, you sing.
No, I try to sing.
Can you do a couple bars? Like, can we get like?
I'm not going to do it in bars, but see, the thing is, it's like I like singing to a woman in bed. Having to hold you in your arms, just hold her in your arms and sing something to her.
So you're a cuddler.
A little more. But
A little more.
Yeah.
You're cheeky. I like it. 2 more. Come on. That
2
was
more?
3. Yes.
Well, my other thing would be
Just for your lady.
just for her. Oh man, but I like to cook.
Oh.
I love to cook.
What's your favorite dish?
Oh man.
Your signature dish, not your favorite. Your
My
signature
dish is Jack Daniel's ribs.
Ooh.
Jack Daniel's ribs with pineapple. That's the thing. I love to cook, and I used to love to dance, but I haven't done that in quite a while.
Slow dance or
Slow dance, anything else,
What's your favorite music?
Oh, you give me some Luther, some Teddy.
Oh, kicking it back old school.
That's all I want.
Very nice. For me, I'm a Prince girl. Don't ask why. I had a screw loose a long time ago.
Oh no, Prince is good.
I love him. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the deal breakers for relationships. Like you've passed that first date.
Mm-hmm.
She's being herself. She's comfortable in her skin. Mm-hmm. She's not a liar. Because I can understand, like on the first date, you really don't want a second date for a person who, just can't relax and just enjoy the date. But when it comes to a relationship, you've gotten to know this person, and there's just like these 3 things you will never tolerate.
Mistrust. Don't trust it. If mistrust is there, I can't deal with it. Okay, change. You knew who I was when you started talking to me. I haven't changed. Don't try and change me.
Right.
That's number 2. And the other thing is crying about money. Money is something that I do not care about.
Right.
You can't take it with you when you leave here. People are going to fight over it.
Right.
You have to have why don't you make this? Why don't you make it? Hey, look, I'm a survivor. That's all I need to do is survive.
It's amazing to me that you brought up the money issue. Because that seems to be a big issue these days online, where people, they don't want to invest time or money or effort. They just want to kind of have a little sex and go.
Uh-huh.
What do you think about today's culture?
I think they're crazy.
I do too.
I'm gonna be upfront with you. I think they're nuts. I look at some of the things that they be saying and doing out there. I said, what's the matter with them? Number one, they don't want to work. They don't want to work, and they don't want to enjoy life. If you want to enjoy your life, how come you're not out there having fun instead of running around talking about this person doing this? It's a mess.
It is.
It's a real mess out there right now.
It really is. I've seen where people would rather smoke weed or whatever their drug of choice is and sit on the couch and find some Netflix type movie, and your life is just going by. And this is what they do every day. Get a little bite to eat from whatever drive-through, open up the paper.
But Tracy,
they don't cook.
Well, the other thing is too is what do they talk about now?
They don't talk. They talk about current events in the hip hop world, or what's that, Basketball Wives or something on television.
Yeah, but okay, say me and you talking right now. Okay, we're here talking, but now if we live together, they're sitting there texting back and forth on the phone all day, Then when they go home, what do they talk about? If you
Oh,
don't
I have
spend
no
the
idea.
whole day on a phone texting your other half, what are you gonna talk when you get on there? Sit on the couch and text each other? I don't get it.
I need reading glasses so I don't text.
I tell you, the reason why they text so much because there's so much mistrust in each other. Relationships these days are nothing like they used to be.
Well,
It's to me, it's just a fling these days, you know.
I think for the most part, this is especially with the things that with the pre-interview questions and everything that I go through with you guys. For the most part, people get on they get online. They're not meeting organically anymore. I think it's called Bumble, the swipe left and right thing. I don't internet date, so I really do need to find out more names. But no, it's so easy to replace them. You don't have to go out and meet anybody anymore. If you're having a hard time with your woman, or if you're having a hard time with your man, you just swipe left or right until you get a match.
Well, they call it a match. You don't know who you get.
Exactly.
You know,
People can copy and paste the same conversation over and over again. And there's actual algorithms because they're bots. They're not even real people that are having 1,000 conversations at once. And I saw this on the news, and I'm like, wow, I don't trust people that I can't meet organically.
nope. I got to see the eyes.
Definitely. But the first meeting, if I met you online, if you saw my picture online, because this has happened to me before,
Mhm.
I walked into a club. I was actually on a date with someone else. And this man grabbed me, Tracy. And I'm like taken aback. I'm like, who are you? I know you. No, you don't. And it's strange. So what do you think about online dating and seeing somebody's photo and thinking you know them in real life?
Not no online dating for me, and too much stuff is Photoshop. You know,
Yes.
my thing is, okay, that might be a beautiful woman. But what you see in reality is you're going to meet somebody else. You know, that's why I say I don't. Physical beauty is, I mean, it's gorgeous. I
Yes.
love it. But I have to see someone's eyes. Their eyes, like just the way they look at me.
Definitely.
And if they look at you and start looking down and talking to you, I lose interest right away. You know, if you can't look at me eye to eye
Yes.
and carry on a conversation, that's telling me something.
Definitely. Absolutely. And the catfishing is what I learned that terminology, where people pretend to be something that they're not online. Like it
Oh,
could be
yeah.
a 300-pound man or a 110-pound woman pretending to be whatever it is, like it's amazing. For you, no internet dating. That's
No,
wonderful.
no.
Where have you met women that brought interest, like you were intrigued? Where have you met women where you were actually intrigued enough, no matter what year it's been, where you walked up and introduced yourself and maybe asked them out on a date?
Oh man, I could say at a club. That was back then. I don't go to clubs anymore.
Okay.
Maybe at a function that somebody had, like at a friend's wedding, or something like that, a social.
Yes.
I've met women there that I've dated. And yeah, well, I would say it worked out for a while, but those eyes lied. Those eyes lied. That's why they're not with me now.
How can the eyes lie? You just convinced me
Look,
for the past 49 minutes
Right.
that the eyes don't lie.
the eyes don't lie, but they can be deceitful. They can be deceitful.
Explain that to me, please.
I'll tell you that. That's like I say. A woman's eyes are very beautiful, but they're also deep and they're deceptive. You have to make sure that when you look into them, you see the soul. If you can't see the soul of a woman, who are you going to see?
Oh, I have no idea.
I call it the devil.
Oh
Because-
my.
Because he's coming out. That's the one you don't want to meet.
See, unfortunately, My eyes tell on me.
Hmm.
Like if they're rarely ever a flat brown. There's generally a color ring around there somewhere. But blue, I'm happy. Dark blue, I'm really, really sad. Teal, incandescently happy. Like it's a blue gray mix, is absolutely gorgeous. And I think they turn to steel gray, but we can't talk about when.
I see. Here we go. Here we go. See, we're talking about that one spot.
It freaks people out.
Well, some people need to be freaked out to wake up. To wake up. There's a lot out there that need to be woken up. So
Yeah, but the funny thing about it is, and back to what you were saying about the eyes being deceitful, um, normally the teal color is reserved for my children. Only one other person on this earth have seen it besides my daughters. And that person actually thought that that's what color they turned when I lied.
mm.
I'm like, so, wait, I was happy with you. I'm not anymore. I thought we were happy, dude. But yeah, I think when people are being deceptive, they can't hold that eye contact.
So you got
Or
to look
if
at
they do, the eyes look dead.
Yeah, it has. That's the thing. Like it's like when they're guilty,
Yes.
it shows the guilt.
It does.
When they even when you look into their eyes and they're deceitful, their facial features will even change. Their smile won't be the same. They're trying to smile like they're trying to cover it up.
Yes.
I see it all the time.
I do too. Or you get this.
Oh yeah.
There's never this, like that open, welcoming.
You got it.
Hi, I'm happy to see you. Oh no, it's like
it's that, or their heads down, looking at their feet. They know where they're going.
No, like if they have to look at you, they tilt their head.
Oh yeah, won't look straight.
They squint their eyes. There's no hi.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Tell you the eyes.
Like the guilt is written all over them. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, yeah, you hiding that well.
Yeah.
Let me show you how to really do that.
Something I always believe in. See, they don't think I know, but I know.
Definitely, the eyes will tell on you. Let's move forward because we can sit and talk about eyes forever, especially with the life on paper, the poetry in there. There was one about a beautiful blue eyes.
Beautiful blue eyes.
Yes. The eyes were blue and I forget where it was. It was absolutely beautiful. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Well, if you'd have told me, I would have found it before I.
Yes. But I would like for you to read your favorite poem because we are wounding up. We have a little bit more than 5 minutes left. So
okay.
I want you to read an excerpt from both books, please. Let's pick your favorite poem first. Life on Paper by Ronald Nunnally Sr.
All right. This is one that I like. It's called The Soul of a Woman. Sensuality beyond your imagination. Overwhelming beauty, passion, undeniable lust, love, strength. Luscious, desirable, sweet, intimidating, yet alluring. The beauty within the soul of a woman.
Oh, absolutely. When are you going to read the audiobooks for those? Are they on audiobook yet?
I believe they're on audiobook.
Are you going to be the voice for it?
That I'm still trying to make a decision on.
You sound beautiful reading.
Let's move on.
You weren't expecting a compliment, I could tell.
Compliments.
You're almost blushing.
I usually get those from my boss. Say, hey, you did a good job.
Yeah. Go ahead, read an excerpt from the Butterfly book. I love it.
You know what?
Read the title first because it is a mouthful.
It's my daily visions and visits from my fictional beautiful butterfly.
Okay.
You know what? Maybe I should just read you the introduction to this book.
That would be lovely.
least you will have an idea what it's about.
Yes.
This short story is about a beautiful, seductive, and radiant young lady that I call my fictional beautiful butterfly. I watch over her from the deep, dark shadows, distant and invisible to all. She is pursued, no, haunted by all men because of her beauty and her amazingly tight body, only to be captured and shown off as a trophy, the latest conquest. I was enlisted by the gods to protect this exquisite creature because man only sees a beautiful young lady and not what she really is, a goddess.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Bravo. And you really should do your own voice for the audiobook. I
Well,
would definitely sit and listen to your poetry being read by you as I bubble bath. I would do it. I would do it.
well, maybe instead of singing to her in bed, maybe I'll read a poem.
Yes.
No, just playing.
Do them both.
Just throwing a teaser out.
Why not? That would be amazing. Spoil your woman.
Already have.
Spoil the next one too.
I hope they line up.
Well, after listening to that poetry, they should be lining up for you back to back to back. That was absolutely beautiful.
Well, I thank you.
Where can we find your books?
You can get them on Barnes and Noble and
Okay.
Amazon.
Barnes and Noble
Yeah,
and-
Barnes and Noble, Amazon. They have it, and I believe it's also on ebook
Oh, Apple?
Yeah.
Okay,
And ebook
Kindle.
and Kobo.
Kobo. Okay, very nice. Very nice. I'm trying to Google you really quickly. Let's see if you're Googleable because you're a published author.
Well, I think you've been Googling me all night.
I was not expecting that at all. And you came right up. So, yes, guys, Google him, find his books, buy his books. It's absolutely beautiful poetry. It's romantic. Novella? It's a novella.
Yes.
Yes. So it's a very romantic novella. What is coming up next? You have 2 books. When are you going to have the...
Well, I'm presently working on part 2 to the my daily visions and visits from my fictional beautiful butterfly. But
Mhm.
I believe this one might take a little longer because I'm thinking about incorporating a song into it.
Really?
If I can sing, we're gonna try.
So you write songs?
I have 2 that I think I wrote those right around the same time I did this book,
Very nice.
but I just never did anything with it.
Okay, absolutely. So you are a man of many talents. I absolutely love it.
I would much rather be called a man of many hidden desires.
Oh, wow. A man of many hidden desires. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You add to the mystery. Very nice. Nicely done. I'm over here blushing a little bit. I'm like, okay, I wasn't expecting that at all. Tell us more about what you do for recreation. Like, what do you do for fun? When you're by yourself, just you, do you have hobbies or?
Well, what I do is I have my record player in the garage. I probably have about 500 albums, and I just spin albums and I sing. I get in the garage, listen to music, sing, have me a few shots and a beer. Neighbors think I'm crazy, but they don't bother me. You know, I'll be out in the garage dancing on. Yeah. It's my time. It's where I think and I reminisce about all the people I've known and things that I do.
Yes.
I could put one song on and all of a sudden that person is right there with me.
Yes.
That's what I love about it. That's my space, my time, and I love doing that.
Very nice. It sounds like a wonderful, peaceful life that you live, other than the hard work that you do, and having the outlet of writing, especially the poetry. The poetry I'm falling in love with, I must admit, it is absolutely beautiful. And to have that kind of mind is very rare. It really is. You're a Renaissance man. I think that's the word I was looking for. You're definitely a Renaissance man.
Well, I just have to find someone to joust with.
Do you have any upcoming book signings?
I do have one, I believe, in June.
Okay, so let us know so we can put it up on the calendar. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking to Ronald Nunnally Sr. and enjoying every minute of it. Poet, author, songwriter, and then he keeps us safe in the air as well. So wonderful. I really enjoyed this show.
I enjoyed being with you, Tracy.
Thank you so much. You have a good one.
You too. Clear.
Thank you.